to another episode of Hammer It Out. You got me, you got Lindsay, you got Brandon. We're going to talk to you about your life, your money, your drama, whatever the fuck you want. We're going to talk about it and give our opinion. Let's jump into the first call. Jordan, welcome to Hammer It Out. What can we do for you today?
Hi. First, I just want to say I'm fangirling a little bit right now. I watch your videos all the time, and
Thank
it's
you.
crazy to be talking to you right now.
You too.
So basically, the gist of it is I have been with my boyfriend for 7 years. We have 3 kids together, and we're actually
Whoa.
planning to have another one.
Whoa.
And I think that I fucked up my proposal because I
Whoa.
kept pressuring him about it.
Hey.
Okay, I can't wait to get into how you think you fucked it up because I'm sorry, sweet girl, I think 3 kids.
Yeah.
You
with
know,
fourth on
like,
the way.
how did you fuck up your proposal? I need to know.
So, like when you're a kid and your chores, like you're like eating breakfast and you're supposed to do the dishes, and you're like, okay, once I finish breakfast, I'm gonna do the dishes. And then your parent comes downstairs and they're like, hey, I told you to do those dishes. And you're like, well, I was going to, and now I really don't want to because you told me to. I think I pretty much did that to him.
In what way?
Yeah.
So, like I said, we've been together 7 years.
Right.
About, I'd say like maybe 4 or no, I guess it was like 2 years in, I started, bringing it up a little bit more. I think I was pregnant with our second kid by then. And yeah, kind of started bugging him about it. I'd say about 2 years ago, so about 5 years into the relationship, I like really ramped up and I was like bringing it up almost constantly and being like, hey,
Right.
why isn't this happening?
Right.
What is it going to happen? What's going on with this? And it got to a point where we finally had a little bit of like I wouldn't say a blow up, like we really don't fight,
Okay.
but we had like it was a point of contention and we talked about it and he was like, look, the more you bug me about it, like the less I kind of want to do it. If it's something that's going to happen, just kind of let it happen. But you constantly bringing it up and like putting pressure on me doesn't make me feel like I want to. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. I don't want a shut up ring. I want it to be something he does because he wants to.
Right. Right.
But I'm also like, it's been 5 years. We have 2 kids. Like,
Right.
what's the holdup?
Okay.
But I think I messed it up.
So you think you messed it up because
So we had another conversation about it recently. I got upset because I, scrolling on Facebook, saw a friend of mine got engaged.
Okay.
And there was also another person who had just gotten married. Like it was like a domino effect. I saw like 3 or 4 things in one day where I was like, oh my gosh, all these people are getting married. Like I was jealous. I'm like, well, when is it going to be my turn? Why hasn't that happened for me yet?
Right.
I got in my feelings about it and I kind of like was introverted that day. I'm like trying to distract myself doing stuff around the house and he could tell something was up. So he was like, dude, what's wrong? And so I told him and he was like a little upset about it. Not that I was upset, but just because of the way that I was reacting to it.
Right.
So then we had another conversation about it that was a lot more like fruitful.
Okay.
And for the first time ever, he was like, well, how do you know that I don't have a ring and I'm not already trying to plan something? When have I ever even had an opportunity or a chance to try to propose to you? It's not like I'm going to just come home from work and pull a ring out of my pocket and ask you. Like we have 3 kids. We don't get a whole lot of alone time.
Right.
You got enough alone time
yeah.
to make a 4th.
How often
The
do you
4th
talk about
isn't.
it?
How often do we talk about the kids or the marriage?
Marriage proposal.
So ever since we had that kind of blow up a couple years ago, I have tried to like avoid the topic because I don't want to start harping on him about it again. But at the same time, there's like little snide remarks here and there. Like the kids are starting school and I obviously have a different last name than them.
Right.
So I'll make little comments about that sometimes, like, oh, well, mommy's last name is different. Um, but this was the first like real conversation that we had had about it in a couple of years.
Have you ever asked his thoughts or his opinions on why it hadn't happened yet? Like, do you understand his side of things, or have you ever asked the questions to understand his side of things? Because I understand your side of things, and I'm actually kind of siding with you here, which I never normally do on like the side of marriage,
Seriously.
but I think after 3 kids and a fourth, I think that it's like you guys are kind of locked to each other for life. So, have you ever tried to like understand his perspective or asked him his thoughts on marriage or why it's taking so long? Or did you ever set the expectation that you wanted it done in a certain time frame?
Yeah. So I feel, yeah, that is something that I've brought up, multiple times in the past. And I do remember saying when my middle child was still a baby and she's 4 years old now, I remember saying something along the lines of like, oh, well, I just hope that, by the time they're in school, we all have the same last name. So I did kind of set that expectation about 4 years ago.
Okay, regardless of what he
then-
said, you know him, so try to put yourself in his shoes. What do you think his opinion is on this? I'm curious. Why do you think this is happening?
Well, our relationship did not start off like in the most conventional way. We really did not know each other very well, and I ended up pregnant, and we just kind of figured things out as we went. Like we were
Sure, but you've had
technically,
now 4 cents.
Yeah.
So, or 3 cents, I guess.
yeah, 3 cents. So in the past when I've brought it up, it's like I felt like I've gotten conflicting views from his perspective. Like sometimes he'll say, "Oh, well, it doesn't really matter." He calls me his wife. And I'm like, "Well, if you call me your wife, then why don't we just get married?" But he said like that on one side, he said, "It doesn't matter. Like it's just a piece of paper. Why do you feel like we need to have like the government involved for us to be together? Why is that so important to you?" And then on the other side, he says, so like that side, "Oh, it's just a piece of paper. It wouldn't change anything. We already act like we're married.
Well, there are
We do everything like
actual
we are."
legal implications and protections for you. If like wills aren't fully fleshed out and everything, there's things that automatically go to you in case of death and whatnot. And
Yeah. And then on the other side, he said that he's never met anyone who's happily married and that expectations
Ew.
may
why is he having kids
change.
then? That's fucking crazy.
And working on the fourth kid.
Yeah, that's sorry. I thought I heard he was
There's-
pregnant.
You said you all
No,
are
I'm not
planning on
pregnant.
having
Wait,
another.
why the fuck would you? I'm sorry.
Because okay, I don't want to paint him in a bad light. He is amazing. Like the amount of sacrifice that he has made for our family and everything that he does every single day for us is like insurmountable. I can't even explain how appreciative I am of him. He has built us from the ground up.
Okay.
Like I would be lost without him. And it's not even like a monetary thing. It's just like he has gotten sober. He has worked through like debilitating injuries to make sure that he can provide for me and the kids. He's just an amazing guy.
Are
I
you a
don't have
stay-at-home
anything
mom?
bad to say about him. I work 1 day a week by my own choice.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, we are planning. So we have a 6-month-old. And once she turns a year old, we're planning to try for one more kid. We have 1 boy, 2 girls. We're trying to get 1 more boy. I just feel like, so the part where I feel like I fucked up, he, brought up for the first time ever, "How do you know that I don't already have a ring for you? And I'm not trying to plan something." We're trying to plan a trip to go to Hawaii in March. And I noticed a couple months ago, like I had his email linked to my phone, which he's
Mhm.
aware of.
Right.
It's been like that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed an email from a jewelry place come in on his phone while I was next to him. We were driving. We were on vacation at the beach, and I saw it pop up on my phone, and I just swiped it away. I didn't think anything of it. But then after we had this whole talk, I noticed there was another email, and then it was gone. So he deleted a couple of emails from the jewelry place.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? What is your guys' financial situation with 3 kids?
It's
Is
it
it
could be worse. It could be better. We're good.
so I'm gonna just ask these questions just because I'm curious.
Mhm.
I know that you have this whole built up thing that you want out of an engagement and maybe your expectations in the next steps. Do you feel like the money is something that could be holding it back? Like, 3 kids is expensive. Do you think that maybe that is kind of going throughout his mind saying, "Oh, I want to get her this quality of ring or this type of ring," but having 3 kids and essentially a wife is very expensive, and maybe he's not at the point to afford what exactly he wants to give you? Are those
I
valid
have
criticisms or points or no?
Yeah, no, I have thought about that. And, that is actually one of the things that he brought up in this most recent conversation that we had, where um, he's like, I haven't had, like, if we're going to have a wedding, if we were to have a wedding, I would want to actually have a nice wedding. And we don't have the money for me to be able to do that right now. Like, we're working on this. Like I said, we watch your show all of the time. We have learned a lot from you. I've talked to him about how I would like to go on the show with you, but we don't have enough debt. We don't feel like we have enough debt to be accepted to be on financial audit.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Which is a
So
good thing for you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Congratulations.
Don't sound so sad about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been rejected from being a guest on Financial Audit. Some people actually they get sad when we call them. They're like, "Oh no, it is that bad."
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not
Um,
necessarily a bad thing.
yeah.
But yeah, I have thought about that, and like that's another aspect of the whole thing because I was engaged before, but it was like fresh out of high school, and it was the shittiest proposal you could possibly imagine. He, not even joking, it's laughable. It was Christmas Day. He wrapped up the ring box. I open it up, it's empty. He looked at me. He goes, "Ha! I didn't get you shit." And then he got down on one knee and proposed to me. That was my proposal. So I'm
Yikes.
like, the bar is so low.
Right.
Like, you don't, you could do anything other than that, and I would be over the moon about it. You could come home and say, "Hey, I love you. Let's do this," and I would be ecstatic.
Right.
But I
Jordan,
do think
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
that no, I don't want to interrupt you guys.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'm here to hear your guys'
Yeah,
side of it.
the thing that is like screaming in my head and in my heart to share with you is that you haven't like messed anything up when it comes to like, oh, and I saw the emails and this and that, and I think I messed up a proposal. You haven't
Mhm.
messed anything up. For whatever reason, I feel like you two, it sounds like y'all are very misaligned with what each of you, I understand his side of things, and thank you, Brandon, for getting clarification on that because I was just ready to write this guy off as a scumbag. No, it sounds like he is a hard worker. Y'all are building this family together. You being his wife is very important to you, and I think
Yeah.
that for him, he has to, in my opinion, he needs to grow up a little bit and understand that you have soon I mean, it sounds like y'all are very fertile. You're gonna have 4 kids very soon. Put a ring on your finger, even if you have whatever kind of wedding that y'all can afford that doesn't jeopardize your financial situation. And like, I don't know, I feel like you're not being unreasonable here. B-Dog, what do you think?
Is it more so about the grand spectacle of a wedding, or is it simply just having a ring that signifies that you guys are one and you sharing a last name? Like, is it? Do you want like a grand? Do you want like a
Not
grand
at all.
ceremony, or is it? And
Mm.
have you maybe brought that up to him that it doesn't have to be a spectacle, and that what's really important to you is that you guys are one because you have a family, and the ring symbolizes that, and the changing of last name also symbolizes that. He may be thinking, oh, she wants this $50,000 extravagant event on this day. Like, have you kind of just brought that up to him? Like, hey, I don't really care in what form or fashion this is. I want something that does feel special to me. And what feels special to me is sharing your last name and having a ring to symbolize it.
Yeah, I've told him, like, we can go to the courthouse. we can just go to the courthouse and sign the papers. Because I've also joked about like, oh well, I'll just change my last name. I'll just get my last name legally changed. And he's like, okay, well then what's like, so I'll say that I'll just go get my last name changed. And he's like, okay, yeah, do it, like jokingly. And then I'm like, okay, well we can just go to the courthouse and it's the same paperwork. We can just get married, you know, not even have like a ceremony per se, but like do the paperwork. I'm like, it doesn't matter to me to have this huge party or anything. But I've also told him in the past too that, you know, it's as long as we're together, that's what matters to me. Like I would never give him an ultimatum and be like, oh, well, if you don't want to marry me, then I'm leaving with the kids, because I feel like that's dumb. As long as we're together, that's the thing that matters the most to me. But it has been coming up, like I'm feeling emotionally that apparently it is a little bit bigger of a deal to me than maybe I wanted to admit to myself, if I'm getting that torn up over seeing other people getting married and getting engaged.
Yeah.
And I also do want to say that there's an age difference. It's not crazy, but he's 7 years older than me. And
girl.
How
I'm
how old are
sorry.
you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, I feel listen, you've watched the content. I normally side like with the guys and play devil's advocate on that side, but 34 with 3 kids and someone that you've been with as long as you guys have, and if you are open to just simplifying it to just a courthouse, you know, friends and family, a ring, and if it's just important to you to share the last name and also have some protections there, I'm finding it really hard to side with him. I'm definitely siding with you on
Yeah.
what you want, because I think
Yeah.
I if you're not, listen, you can make the quote unquote mistake or have the accident once of having a kid, but then doing that 2, 3, 4 more, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
And I honestly, I'm very resentful of him for how he has made, like, almost like mocking you and like taunting you. Like, well, how do you know I don't have a ring and that I'm not planning? Like,
That's
you
like
know
D1
what?
manipulation.
You need
that I
to
would
play this
pull.
back for him. I'm looking into the camera right now. Dude, you need to man the fuck up and put a ring on this girl's finger, okay? She has 3 of your babies and y'all need to have the same last name, okay? It's simple as that. Enough is enough.
I'm snapping for you.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I did like I'm
We
not
love you.
trying to drag him at all. Oh my gosh, I love you guys too. I'm such a big fan. This is crazy to me to talk to you guys.
Well, it was nice to
Yeah,
talk
and
to you.
again, I'm not trying to drag him. Like I
No,
love him to the
I
ends of the
know
earth,
you
and he is an
do.
amazing guy. And I don't want to make it all boil down to this, because
Right.
I am so happy with him, you
Right.
know, and I don't want him. That was another thing that was brought up, is like why when
get-
I bring it up in a
go get
sad
that
way,
ring,
he
queen.
Go
makes
get
it
it.
Go
feel
get
get
the
that
ring,
ring.
Jordan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please
Have a good day.
keep us
Like-
updated when
Thank
you
you so
get
much.
proposed to.
Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye, Jordan.
Bye. Thank you.
Well done. You did it. You completed another episode of Hammer It Out. And if you want to be in the next episode, just apply. Link in the comment section below. Description is what I meant to say, but I'm not redoing this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.